Hello and welcome to an album a day 366, going through my media, my vinyls, my CDs and stuff, one at a time or more. And today we're going back to an album I've covered before, but there's something a little bit different about this one. This just arrived in the mail today. Got back from the post office just a little while ago because, of course, they don't drop packages here, so I have to go get them. This one comes from 1975 and is from the same record company that I have the first one, Purple Records, and I'm talking about the Netherlands release of 24 Karat Purple. Now, you may notice that this is not the greatest, it's marked up, it's, got a little bit of maybe some water damage to it, there's some ring wear, it's a little bit dirty, but I don't mind. And I'll tell you why. Because the vinyl itself is, of course, it's always the real treasure, but this time it's pink. It is the only pink Purple Records issue that I know of any album from Deep Purple. That's a really nice color. Strange color to pick for a Deep Purple album, but what are you gonna do? Really great stuff though. The album itself, the vinyl looks like it's in great condition. I won't know obviously until I clean it. My stereo doesn't work anymore because I played it for maybe 40 hours and it just stopped playing on time when I switched it from 45 back to 33. So I guess it's kind of fucked. But anyway, we get some great music on here. It's, from the early days. And of course, they show, the first handful of albums before the band broke up all the way through. Is Come Taste the Band on here? No. So this really just goes through Burn. Actually, not even Stormbringer, but it has Purple Passages and Made in Japan and the Concerto, which is interesting because they don't draw from all these albums. So like maybe this was just everything that was out. When did I say 75? Yeah, so it might have been before Come Taste the Band was out. Plus, it lines up nicely 3x4 instead of like, okay, now how are we going to fit one extra album on here and have it make sense? So we get some great songs though. We get Woman from Tokyo, we get Fireball, we get Strange Kind of Woman, then we get Never Before, the single, or I'm sorry, Never Before was a single from Black Knight. Then we get Black Knight, but it is the Live in Japan version, previously unissued in the UK, which is interesting. Then we flip over to side 2, because again, it's a vinyl, and we open with Speed King from Deep Purple and Rock, Smoke on the Water from Made in Japan, and then Child in Time from Made in Japan. So those are going to take up, the bulk of a side. It's really interesting that they picked, actually, Child in Time is listed as only 12 minutes and 6 seconds, which is not too far off from the original, but they don't really go into much of a bigger jam than they did on the album. It's different, but not bigger, more lengthy. They didn't really stretch it out. And Smoke in the Water, 7 minutes, which is more on par with the original album version as well. Great songs, all of them. They're all classics. They're all ones that good chance that people who are casual Deep Purple fans would know, and some people who are vaguely familiar with Deep Purple might know. Everybody knows Smoke in the Water. But yeah, cool stuff. I like that they even included Purple Passages on here, which had an incredibly rare Purple Records release. I've seen one copy that was not available in the States because they didn't want to deal with shipping. I don't blame them. But what's interesting too is that we do get things like In Rock and Fireball, which were not issued on Purple Records because Purple Records didn't exist yet. Yeah, it's all kind of interesting. I don't know how they decide that. I suppose there's probably some cross advertisement or thing that they're doing, but because their EMI releases, according to what's on here, they even Shades of Deep Purple, they're all EMI. So maybe they had a partnership with EMI at the time, and then starting with Machine Head, which was the first album issued on Purple Records, the EMI logo is gone. So you see, like in the bottom corner, you see the little EMI logo, but come Machine Head, you don't see it anymore. So that's when Purple Records started. Machine Head was the first album that came out on Purple Records, so kind of makes sense that none of them after would. And even for, I don't know what the sticker on the Purple Passages copy says, but it says, looks like it says specialty, so that could have been a Purple Records release as well. But anyway, yeah, cool vinyl. I really dig that color. It's always fun having stuff like that in the collection. What is going on? I've had a massive podcast on the Haskincast podcast lately, doing bonus episodes for Cherry Red Records. Just recorded another box set that'll be coming out in March. And then bonus episodes with Mark Roback on Saturday. We had the interview with Bob Deeth from Nixotic last Sunday. Lots of cool stuff, guys. Lots of podcasts. So check my stuff in your podcast player, or you can just go to my website, www.scotthaskin.com. Check podcasts, and all the podcasts and the most recent streamed episodes are there. You can also go into any single episode that I've released and stream it right from the website. Working on a new album slowly. I've been taking on a couple of other outside projects that have slowed the album down a bit, but I'm getting back to it very soon. And I appreciate all the support that you guys give me, and glad that you're still enjoying these videos. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.